Hello and welcome to ILTV's Evening Update. I'm Aaron Porras here with the latest news from Israel.
Today, the United States announced that it's boycotting the United Nations Human Rights Council discussion over Israeli human rights abuses. Acting State Department spokesperson Mark Toner issued a strongly worded statement accusing the UNHRC of having a long-standing bias against Israel, by noting that Israel is the only country-specific agenda item on the Council's agenda. This comes shortly after Secretary of State Rex Tillerson threatened to withdraw entirely from the UNHRC Council. Last month, United States Ambassador to the UN Nikki Haley, during a press conference after her first meeting with the UN Security Council, called out the Human Rights Council for breathtaking double standards and said that the UN has outrageously biased resolutions against Israel. The United Nations Human Rights Council was created in 2006 after the UN Human Rights Commission had been discredited for failing to address human rights violations by various member states. The United States did not join the UNHRC until 2009. Israeli business and government leaders are now in China meeting with the heads of some of China's largest corporations in efforts to increase Chinese-Israeli economic ties. Prime Minister Netanyahu has been touting the Jewish national homeland as the perfect junior partner to Beijing's economy, and Israeli officials have already established a free trade zone between the two countries. In a separate agreement, over 20,000 Chinese workers will also be heading to Israel on visas to work in construction. China and Israel have already signed 3 bilateral agreements since Thursday, but Israel's leaders are working towards even more. The Prime Minister, along with a large Israeli delegation of businessmen and political heads, have now met with dozens of their counterparts, including Chinese business magnate Jack Ma, in efforts to lift Israel onto a more economically beneficial stage. Netanyahu said after one meeting that, quote, "I just met with 11 heads of the largest corporations in China. A large portion of them are investing in Israel, and a large portion of them will invest in Israel. This means jobs, the development of businesses, and a link to the major Chinese markets. This is good for the citizens of Israel and good for the Israeli economy." End quote. Today, the Prime Minister's lawyer gave testimony regarding 2 open police cases against Netanyahu. The Prime Minister's lawyer, David Shimron, testified regarding Case 1000, in which Netanyahu and his family are suspected of taking illegal gifts from billionaires, and Case 2000, in which the Prime Minister is believed to have conspired with Yediot Ahronot newspaper publisher Arnon Moses to allegedly weaken the Israel Hayom daily newspaper circulation. Israel Hayom is owned by Las Vegas billionaire and avid Netanyahu supporter Sheldon Adelson. Shimron is also under a criminal investigation for his role in the submarine affair, in which he's alleged to have been working for the German shipbuilder ThyssenKrupp while simultaneously lobbying the Knesset to contract ThyssenKrupp to build submarines for the Israeli Navy. A police official made it clear that Shimron did not give testimony regarding the submarine affair. IDF Chief Gadi Eisenkot is warning that Beirut will pay a heavy price for allowing Hezbollah to operate within its borders. In a statement released earlier today, Eisenkot said that in a future war, there will be a clear address: the state of Lebanon and the terror groups operating in its territory and under its authority. On Friday, Israeli planes struck a weapons convoy deep in Lebanon en route to Hezbollah. Yesterday, the IDF is believed to have carried out the assassination of a pro-Assad militant on the Syrian side of the Golan Heights. Eisenkot has warned that the Lebanese terror group has been bolstering its military capabilities and has been operating south of the Litani River near the border with Israel in violation of a UN ceasefire brokered in 2006 after the Second Israeli-Lebanon War. Israel is set to deploy a new advanced anti-air defense system, David Sling, in the coming weeks. The announcement comes days after the Air Force was criticized for using the Arrow 3 missile system to shoot down a Syrian anti-air missile that crossed into Israeli territory. The Arrow 3 was originally designed to be exclusively used against much larger intercontinental ballistic missiles, or ICBMs. Unlike the Iron Dome defense system, which is designed to shoot down small Qassam rockets and shells, and the Arrow defense system designed for ICBMs, David Sling will be used against mid-sized missiles that tend to be used to take down aircraft.
That's all for now. Stay tuned on ILTV.tv for our main daily broadcast playing after this. I'm Aaron Porras, and see you next time with our morning briefing from Israel at 8 a.m. Eastern Time.